like a hot bowl of soup. This is the perfect dish to help beat the blues, along with this guy, Chef Massimo. Thank you for helping us beat the blues. So you want to have all of the great nutrients and what have you, but you want flavor when it comes to your soup, right?
Flavor is paramount, and a soup really delivers the flavor to the right palate spots.
Yes. So what kind of soup?
Nothing. Well, in this case, I mean, we want to keep it. We want to keep it chilled. We don't want to work too hard.
No.
So we no, absolutely right. So you take a bag of chickpeas.
Yeah.
You soak them overnight. You boil them until they are really, really tender. You save all of the water because that water is good. I mean, obviously you got to wash the chickpeas before you start working them, and then you put a pan on the fire or not. I mean, the beauty about soups is that they come from really a position in life that a soup is a basic item. You don't really work too hard on making a soup. What you do is you want to have a soup, you put everything in a pot, and then the soup will tell you, I'm ready, come and eat me. You know, I mean, that's how it works. And this is something
soup makes it easy.
Oh, absolutely. You know when a soup is not ready because it looks really disjointed.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's
but
not
can I
good.
ask you something about the chickpeas? Can I just take it out of my pantry and open the can?
You can open the can, and you know what? That juice in the can is also not bad. But you might need to add a little bit more vegetable stock or chicken stock or water and just season it up a little bit better.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I'm going to put a little bit, I'm going to go a little gourmet over here. So I'm putting a little olive oil.
Yeah.
I have garlic and then celery, onions, and carrot already all chopped up. You know what? Those beautiful machines that you have at home do the job. You know what I mean? It's absolutely not a problem. Or you can leave it in big chunks and then after you grind them, you know what I mean?
Okay.
It's not a big deal. I mean, as I said, this is lazy, lazy, lazy. As lazy as you can get it.
Oh, that's what I like.
Oh, yeah.
Keep it lazy, man.
Definitely. You want to cook them down a little bit because you know what? By sauteing them, you at least extract a little bit of the sweetness from the vegetables. All right? So they become better.
Okay.
All right? And your soup will cook a little bit faster in that sense.
And this is sort of like the beginning of most good soups, right?
Oh, yeah.
These are the ingredients you want.
Celery, onion, carrots, put garlic in it, put your bay leaves, which have already been boiling in the chickpeas. We don't need to do anything else. So put it up, increase your fire, make sure that everything is cooked and nice and translucent. They have to be translucent.
Okay.
Okay? I mean, so you have to make sure that they're cooked down so that you extract all the sweetness from all the vegetables and all the
Tell them what it's called, the soup.
Well, this is an interesting soup because a chickpea soup, I mean, chickpeas, everybody uses chickpeas. In the Mediterranean basin all the way to India and on forward, right? I mean, with chickpeas you can make flour, you can do all kind of sort of things, right? So chickpeas like this in Genova. Genova is on the Ligurian Sea, I mean, it's in northern Italy, and it's a port city. It's one of the original ports, right, of Italy, one of the 5 republics. And chickpeas are very popular. They make this soup called Zemino di Ceci. Okay. So it's a poor people's food. I mean, they're giving it to, you know, normally people that were sailors, you know. So that's all. You put your chickpeas in there with their own broth and everything, and now you put the lid on, and then you simmer. And by simmer means a slow bubble, slow boil. Right. You don't need to do anything normally, but every once in a while, if you want to give it a stir, by all means, that's a good thing. Okay. And then, 2 hours later, once you finish watching your favorite show
TV show, binge watch Cityline.
Binge watch Cityline. That's it. You have your soup ready to go. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, what we forgot to do is put in a little bit of Swiss chard or kale. Yeah. You can buy kale already pre-chopped in the supermarket, so dump it all in. Yeah, absolutely. That's it. Just leave it in. Don't touch it. A soup doesn't like to be pestered.
And it's going to say, I'm ready.
Yeah, and the soup is going to say to you, look, I'm ready, I'm ready.
Done.
And look at that. You know what I mean? You have a beautiful little soup. Now, you can crush it a little bit and make it a little thick if you want. But in my case, what I'm doing is I'm just serving it like that. Nice mouthful of chickpeas. Beautiful, right? I mean, there you go.
Lovely.
We put it here. We turn off this fire because it's burning me. And
I bet you that's a cold and flu fighter, too. Like, there's a lot of good nutrients in that soup.
Good croutons on top.
Always with the bread. Add some.
Grana Padano, Pecorino Romano, any cheese that you really want, you just put it on there.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, just go heavy.
Just do it.
There's no reason to go light. But now, the beautiful part about the soup is, look at this.
Okay.
That is a base. What I did is I added a little bit of tomato sauce. I added a few Moroccan spices.
Okay.
Okay, harissa, a little cumin, a little, maybe you have a blend at home that you like, by all means. And then what you do is you braise your chicken, put your vegetables in, put a tagine, boom.
Nice.
You just have a beautiful chicken tagine right there. You know what I mean? With chickpeas and all of the beauties. Now, the other thing is I took the same soup.
Yep.
I added a can of coconut milk, put some shrimp, put some scallops, put some clams.
Yes.
Put a little bit of cilantro on top, and oh my God, is it good?
So that's more like Thai-inspired.
That is more Thai-inspired, but now you can put curry and do a beautiful chicken curry. You know what I mean? The chickpeas kind of lend themselves to all these kind of games, right? And it's just beautiful.
So basically, this is a base soup that you're going to be able to make all these other soups out of. It's good on its own, or you can turn it into all these other different recipes.
Because when you're making soup, you cannot make soup for 2 people only.
Right.
You got to make like 10 liters, you know, in a big stock pot like this, and then after for like 5 days, you have to transform it.
Transform it.
I hate leftovers. I don't like leftovers.
Yeah,
but
I'm okay
the transformation of leftovers is a beautiful thing.
It's an art.
So,
Cityline.tv for the recipe.